a good one for you guys. Baller Alert recently posted a meme that said, quote, "This is for couples who flaunt their love on Facebook, then suddenly go quiet after they break up. You need to tell us exactly what happened. We invested a lot of time, likes, and comments on your pictures and posts. We need closure too." Damn. So, babes, do you think that we owe somebody an explanation after you put your life or your relationships out there on social media?
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Okay. Right? Okay. But I'm gonna be honest. I absolutely want all of the details.
See?
Yeah, I do, because I'm just nosy like that. Am I right? Absolutely not. But I still really want to know what happened. Like, there are couples that have ended and, like, I was in love with them, you know? And you just want to know what happened. I want to know from the woman, how can I avoid what happened to you too? Like, girl, what was the, like, what were the red flags? Like, what happened? And then what did you do? And then what did he say? You know what I'm saying? So I want to know everything, but I ain't telling nothing.
But see, this is the reason why I don't put my business on this show, okay? This is exactly the reason why.
She doesn't. She doesn't. You're right. You haven't.
See, no. Don't try to be with me right now, okay?
No, I've been wanting to know.
With you.
No, because
I want to know.
No, like I know you want to know.
I want to know.
And they want to know too. Because I remember it was one of them episodes, y'all, we don't know who you're dating and who you. I'm like, no, I'm not trotting a guy out here every 3 months. I'm not doing that, okay?
That's how quick they change?
And then I have to say, yes, I have to say why I broke up with him. Then America want to know. That's why I don't do that.
They're gonna judge you, Lonnie.
No, it's not. I don't care about the judgment, but that's why I keep it to myself. And I tell you, if you put your stuff on Facebook, then you do owe people an explanation of why y'all broke up. You can't do that.
I disagree 100% because first of all, Lonnie.
Yes.
We are on a show called what?
The Real.
So it's our moral duty to keep it 100 on this show.
No,
you have to tell the people who you're dating, where Woodrow is, and what happened to that Indian guy that was your ex.
No. This is when it's gonna get serious. What if something happens, God forbid, to one of y'all relationships? You don't want to have to
It did happen to me. I had to sit. It was mortifying.
No, you didn't really tell everything.
No,
okay?
and I wasn't going to because.
That's right. That's what I'm saying.
I did have to come out here and obviously say that my relationship.
Did you feel like you had to?
Honestly, yes, I did feel like I had to, and that kind of sucked. To be honest with you, because I felt like, okay, I had spoken about it, so now you guys celebrate, oh, it's getting married. Then I had to be like, no, I'm not getting married.
Thank you.
It was like super embarrassing. So yes, I had to say it. But can we be honest?
Yeah.
How many months went that I never even said it here?
What you mean?
When I initially got engaged, I actually got engaged. A lot of people don't know this. December.
Oh, you didn't tell us, yeah.
And then I didn't even say it to anyone until almost March.
But
a lot of time.
I guess I'm just weird like that. I'm not telling anybody anything if I don't want to.
Share what you want and don't say what you don't want.
No, it's true. That is where, honestly, you guys, that is where I cross the line. If I don't want to share it, I'm not going to share it.
So remember
I want to share, I will remember that. But if I want to share it, I will share it. But some things just shouldn't be shared.
And I don't want to share my relationships. And I believe that, and I believe that's true if you do Facebook. If you put stuff on Facebook, I think you should say, yeah, we broke up. You don't have to explain
but I don't have to go into detail.
Correct.
Of course, you should say, okay, we're no longer together. But I love that quote of saying, things didn't work out, and I just would like people to respect my privacy. I don't think there's anything wrong with
that. It makes us want to know more. But okay,
I know.
Do you agree, Jeannie? You said boring, but do you agree with the fact that like I chose to put my life out here, but your significant other doesn't always choose that. And I think that's
or my children.
That's unfair to put somebody on blast to discuss, okay, well, this was the reason why, and he didn't choose to sit up here and explain that. So I think to some level, not only do I need to respect myself, but I also need to respect the relationship and give it the privacy and the respect that it deserves.
And I'm going to go a little bit further. What if one of the, spouses or couples or whoever did something bad and they have kids. So say they like cheated, right? Once it's out there, and they have kids, once it's out there, it's free all for people to say whatever they want.
Yeah, that's not
and
fair.
those children are gonna have to see that for the rest of their life.
Yeah.
But that's why you have to make the decision, the conscious decision, that when you invite people into your relationship by putting your biz out there.
Yeah, but some
you
people are
invite people
married.
out.
What you gonna do? Hide them in the closet your whole life?
No, people are married and you don't. We have a lot of actors out there who are
Kerry
married.
Washington
and you
hides hers very well. I like that she keeps her business to herself.
Yes.
That's true. I actually don't know what Kerry Washington's
Is
husband
there
looks
anything
like.
wrong with wanting to share the positive things that go in your life and choosing not to share the negative? I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Because how whack is that? Imagine to live your whole marriage saying, let me not post them because if this don't work out, then I have to take
We're
the
not
pictures
talking about marriage.
down.
We're talking about people that always have a relationship every other month, okay?
Okay, that's
okay.
ridiculous.
Who we talking
Don't switch it up every other month and post
And not
everybody.
just celebs. We're talking about just regular people. You know, you look on Facebook, every other month they got somebody, you know, and they flaunt it. They flaunt. I'm talking about, you know,
those are
here we
people
at
that are-
Red Lobster. Here we over here at SeaWorld. Here we are, you know,
they
that's what I'm
interrupt every
talking
5
about.
seconds. But I don't want people that are in long-term relationships to be like, let me not post them because
something
God
different.
forbid.
No, we're not
But
talking
I
about that.
really do think that if you put your business out there or you talk about your relationships, you're inviting people to go ahead and have an opinion because you're putting it out there.
True.
So guess what? If it ends, people are going to have an opinion because you opened up your life to them already. If you kept it out of their mouths, they have nothing to say. But if you opened it up to say, look at me, we're dating, now we're going 6 months strong, woo, woo, woo. Guess what? If you guys break up, you're going to have to say something because people are like, what happened to the woo, woo, woo?
You have to?
You don't have to.
You don't have to, but
I
if
don't
you
think you
don't,
have to.
people will begin talking already because you already opened it up to them.
So it's almost better to set your own narrative and explain it before other people start making up stories as to why you did it.
Which
So I get
is,
that.
I would like people to respect my privacy. That is the narrative.
That is the explanation.
True.
I'm trying to think.
What?
She just said there's literally people that are in long-term relationships
You don't know-
and that are married to people and don't post them or show. I would feel some type of way.
Why?
I would feel some type of way in the sense of like,
You
what are you
sound like one of the
hiding?
dudes I dated, and I had to let him go. I feel
yeah, because you be sitting up here talking about multiple dudes. That's why I would feel some type of way.
No, because if I'm honest, first of all, okay, I'm completely honest about the relationship. If I tell you we dating, and it's gonna be somebody else, but you ain't coming up on the real. See, I already know the game, okay? You're not gonna be coming up here doing that. You're not doing that.
But no guy has ever dated me and said, well, you know, I'm dating these other 3 girls too.
No, they ain't tell you, but they might have been. You don't know that.
You know how I knew?
How?
Because I wasn't anywhere on their social media.
Oh,
You
okay.
see? Because if you're
Inspector
not,
Crusoe.
Exactly, Nancy Drew over here. Now let me
So
tell
you're the type of girl you like to have when you start a relationship.
No, not start.
When you're in a relationship.
Yes.
How soon do you want him to put it out on Facebook?
Well, I waited 5 years for one. And then I was outed by the other one and technically forced.
Wait a minute, that socially?
My ex, I did not post anywhere on social media until we were together for 5 years.
Why? Why did you choose to do that?
That was not my decision.
How did that make you feel with that request?
Yeah.
It definitely raised suspicions of feeling like, well, why can't I? Like that, for sure, was a natural feeling of like, well, it did not make me feel good.
Shoot, when I was dating Freddie, I made him a T-shirt with my face on it and made him wear it.
Okay.
I really did.
Wow. Making the decision to end your relationship is hard, but so is deciding who to watch your kids.
Oh, goodness.
According to an article on Madame Noir, studies have shown that old school techniques and remedies grandparents use on children might be doing more harm than good. Remedies like using butter to treat burns. My mom told me that. Rubbing liquor on gums to help teething.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, she told me that too. Or using, what is that, tussin?
Yes.
Tussin to treat any and everything might not be the best course of action. The lead author of the study, Dr. Andrew Aidsman, said that, quote, we shouldn't assume that just because they've raised a child before, they're experts.
Ooh, you better tell
That's
Grandma
interesting, right? 'Cause-
Y'all forgot about castor oil. Remember that?
Yes.
They take, ooh.
and Vaseline for everything.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, petroleum oil.
Yes.
Yeah,
Petroleum
Vicks Vapor
jelly.
Rub is still popping in my family. We believe in it. But I will say this. I think no one is an expert on raising kids. At the end of the day, I think that you could raise 20 children, you could raise one. No one is really an expert.
I don't know.
My mom didn't kill me, so I'm still here. So I'm like,
That's true.
You could work.
But so I have 2 children. When Aiden was born, of course, that was my firstborn, and usually parents are always kind of like helicopter parents. You're like, oh, you're watching everything that they do just to keep them alive.
Yeah.
Well, I can remember my mom came over and she wanted to put Aiden to sleep, and she put him on his stomach. And I was like, no, don't do that. And she looked at me like, what? And I said, well, Mom, nowadays, you put the babies on their back because they've learned, throughout time, it's associated with SIDS, sudden infant death syndrome. So I was a little, afraid about that. Then, because I nursed Aiden, he got baby acne, and my mom didn't nurse us because she was, a working mom and twins, that sometimes the babies get baby acne because of the hormones. They don't know, because it's passed through, they don't know how to process it. And my mom told me to put cornstarch on Aiden's face because he got baby acne. Mom, it made it worse. So my mom actually got sick and tired of me telling her what to do, because she was always like, excuse me, I raised 4 children and you guys turned out okay. That we actually made a deal. She was like, you know what, I'm tired of you telling me what to do. I am not gonna take care of your child until he's 1. So, but it worked. It worked because sometimes, this is truth. Things change. And
yeah, but at the same time, man, some of those old folks got some remedies that really still work, and I swear by today.
Yeah.
Like, there's this one Chinese remedy, okay, in Vietnamese. It's called gao ya. When you get sick, like, think about a flu that's really bad where you feel your
Gao
you've got
yao?
Okay, Lonnie.
No, I really want to know.
Gao ya.
Gao yao?
That's
What?
pretty close.
Gao yao?
Somebody just, I'm gonna let
No,
you work
because
on
if
that.
I go to the store, I want to be able to say it.
Yes, okay. Gao ya.
Gao yao?
That's good.
That's
That
close.
was pretty
Okay, I'm gonna
good.
do-
That's pretty good.
It sounds like an animal noise, but that's okay. So basically, when you get sick and you get really cold, when you feel like you just are not going to make it.
Yeah.
What they do is they take Tiger Balm. It's like a Tiger Balm oil,
Yes.
right? And they rub it on your back, and you take a coin and you scratch your back really hard until the red through your skin. It basically breaks the first layers of your skin. Yes, it is a little
it
painful.
breaks the first layer of your skin.
Yes.
With
It-
a coin? What
with
kind of coin?
Like a
That
half
sounds
dollar.
like stab y'all.
So basically, you rub the layers of your skin.
But why
and it
are we
gets really
doing
red
this?
Because then the Tiger Balm type of Chinese oil gets into your skin, and what it does immediately is it breathes through all of your pores, and your body gets really warm, and instantly, I swear, in 6 hours, you'll be better instantaneously. Don't look at me crazy like that. We give you guys Panda Express. We can do stuff around here, okay? Don't.
I'm looking
I
at you
swear.
crazy because I just want the audience to know this is Jeannie Mai is not a doctor.
Okay.
So do not try this at home and expect
Do you do that on a child?
Yes, but it really,
No,
really works.
we don't do it
No.
on children.
You don't wanna break
This
the
is
skin.
Dr. Jeannie's method. Do not try this at home.